Yo! Hello everyone! What's going on? And welcome to the most epic and legendary battle of the year. This is going to be the Battle of the Gods, Battle of Titans. This is going to be the most bloodiest and powerful and strongest battle in the Ark of Osiris history. Now, if you're interested in this kind of thing, bear with me because wow, I'm super hyped and Mafia Rhony is back in the house. Going to cast this for you guys. This is UCS versus JWM, 1.2 billion power on each side. Wow, am I excited? I'm super hyped. I'm super excited about this. This is going to be crazy. And for the people who are just tuning in, guys, I just want to let you know that Dragotian had a cast earlier today, like maybe 12 hours ago, which was somehow a mini version of what I'm doing now, which was the Misfits, I forgot which was the other one, versus IKM. It was a very strong battle. I have to say one thing, which I hope this is not gonna happen. The 1 minute fast rally, if you have it max research, is actually not working in the arc and is bugging your rally arc, and you'll only be able to do 5 minutes rally. So if any of these sides they have the 1 minute fast rally maxed out 10 out of 10, they're gonna have a serious problem doing rallies, and I really don't want to see that. I hope none of them have it maxed out, because that will be a little bit devastating. Now, before we start, let me just do a little bit of link sharing. Let me just share the link to the stream. Let the people tune in. Bluey, Andrej, Vyacheslav, Dragotian, welcome to the stream, guys. Zed, Simel, welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Okay, all right. I just have a couple more shares to do, and that's going to be it. Let's get this going. My God, this is so exciting. All right, so I closed the chat. Time. I wish I had more time. I'm from server 1086 clan VNX. Mihail, Rhony, got this stream on time. Bro, you're not gonna regret this stream. Shades up. That's right, man. Shades are up. Love the stream. There you go. Mafia Legend Ron is in the house. Look at Snap. How you doing? Jackie Lee, go UCS. We will see. We will see, Jackie Lee. As I mentioned earlier, there weren't many people online, but many will probably gonna watch it offline anyway. So yeah, first, Dragotian did a mini version of this earlier on. If you guys want to check it out, it was the Misfits Lion King versus KIM. That was a very strong battle, 850 million versus 950 million. So yeah, that was crazy. Now this is the big boys battle. This is the Titan League. This is the gods versus gods. How you want to tell it. This is going to be an insane battle, guys. It's going to be insane, and I can't wait for it to start. We have another 11 minutes. Just gonna let more people to tune in. IKM. Alright, so it was IKM. Lucas Knack, I'm doing good, brother. Just watching your nice live streams. Lucas Knack, thank you very much. How are you doing? How are you? I'm very, very well. Thank you very much. Long time no see, since 2 hours. Something about that. Bigfoot MR. Hey Rhony, just joined on Discord. Bigfoot, welcome on Discord. Let's go. Another 10 minutes and we are going to go. Let me just max this one out. And let's get this party going. The Bright Day blog. Who would you bet on? UCS on JWM? Listen, if any of the alliances, they have the research, the 1 minute research, I don't want to show it because it might be an advantage to UCS, so I don't want to go through the tech of the alliance. But if any of the alliance, they have the fast rally, 10 out of 10, that's going to be a disadvantage for them. Because the fast rally, if you have that maxed out, 10 out of 10, it doesn't work in Ark of Osiris and it bugs the 1 minute rally. So you will not be able to perform 1 minute rallies until they fixed it. And that's going to be a huge disadvantage for the teams. So whichever team has this maxed out is going to be a huge disadvantage. If they both have it, then it's going to be equal. But if not, that's going to be really bad. Discord game on time notification. I put it on the announcement. Strategic victory. I hope so. This is what I want to see. This is what I'm expecting. Tier 5 display strategic victory. This is what I am hoping for. This is what I sign up for. And this is what you guys are hoping to see. You rejected my stream last weekend because you want to watch Captain Marvel. Yes, and what's that problem? I mean, what's the problem? What I want to do with my time? Wild bird. I don't understand. Buffering. Is it? Not for me, my friend. I have a green light. I have a green light. This is 100% for me. It's working really, really good. UCS will win. We will see. I hope the best strategy will win. I have waited for the whole day. Hell yeah. The best of the best of the best. The best commentary. Jimson DJ. Welcome to the stream, and everyone else, guys, welcome to the stream. The battle is going to start in approximately less than 8 minutes. I just wanted to start it on time, make sure everyone will be able to get the notification, get here on time, because this is one battle that no one wants to miss. Whoa, I'm Biancayao. Thanks for the support, and big thanks to Legend Rhony and whole Kingdom 2 Mambo people. Arnold, are you from Kingdom 2? That means you guys are going to stream snipe their strategy. I'm on the side of the best strategy. That's my side. So I hope the best strategy will win. How was Captain Marvel? Emperor Dutch. I did like it, to be honest. As much as other people say otherwise, I like it. I like Marvel movies. That's it. Action, sci-fi, that's my style. Whoa, so Baffaroni. Of course, for this type of battles, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Place your bets now. How many T5 JWM? I'm not sure about UCS. Someone told me they have like 6 or 7. So let's go through the members. Holy moly. So the first player, 52 million power, definitely tier 5. The second player, 101 million power, DA. ASZQ, 55 million power. Then we have another one, 51 million power. Possible tier 5, 43 million power. Very high power players, 35 million, 32 million, 30 million. This is so overwhelming. And then it goes on. Alright, let's count the tier 5 score. Probably that's the important one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I could say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there is 13 tier 5 players. I'm not sure if they are all participating, but there is 13 tier 5 players, and follow up by 30 million players, which there's quite some of them. It means that these guys have maxed out legendary commanders, at least 1 or 2 pairs. They have very good research. They have large amount of troops. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy, guys. Having all these high power players, even if they don't have tier 5, but everyone plays his role. Now I hope their strategies works really well. I hope UCS strategy is going to be really good, because this is what everyone wants to see. Want to see a display of power, how well they will coordinate each other. 43 million, not tier 5. Alright, then they have 12 tier 5. UCS is 1.2 billion. Well, I'm not sure the overall alliance. I'm talking about the arc power. I cannot see the actual thing, but I can bring up the picture. Alright, let me just bring up the picture, because probably you guys are interested. Alright, so I'm gonna show it right now, because I have it over here. Okay. Alright, so there you go. So on top of me, that is UCS, and on the right is obviously JWM. So this is the power. This is the power of the both teams. 1.2 billion and 1.25 billion. So the difference is pretty small. It's 50 million power at this level of battles. 50 million shouldn't be much of a difference. The strategy, that is what is going to make a difference. Yeah, 41 million tier 5 means you got like 500k troops. Walbert. Well, okay, then they have only 12 tier 5 players, not 13. But still, that means he's max research, so he does count for a lot. Misfits Panda Foods. Hey Rhony, hey Dragotian. Misfits Panda Foods. I've seen half of your arc, because I had to stop and start the live stream for this one. So I'm definitely, after this live stream, I'll be hyped, and I'm definitely gonna finish and watch your arc. It was a very nice battle, Misfits. But I have to say that it was your luck. The other team couldn't do 1-minute rallies. I've noticed it 20 minutes into the battle. The moment you guys captured their right obelisk and they didn't rally it, I've noticed that they have the problem with the fast rally. The rally came way later after you already ported in, so that was your luck. I mean, your strategy was good. You delayed them a lot, but still it could have been a turnaround if they had 1-minute rallies. They had a lot of troops as well. In terms of troops they could have steamrolled the left side, but they couldn't do rallies. So I'm gonna watch the rest of the battle, obviously, and I'm gonna tell you about it. Right, so we have 2 minutes and this battle is going to start. My god. Our alliance have max fast rally. No worries. I can't do 1 minute. Yes, if you have the max fast rally, you cannot do 1-minute rallies in the arc. They're probably going to fix it. Yes, Misfits Panda Foods, if the fast rally is maxed out, 10 out of 10, you can't do the 1-minute rally in the arc. Matt McNally, welcome guys, welcome to the stream. I'm waiting another 1 minute and this battle is going to get started and we are going to port in. We are going to see the enemy team. I'm excited to see how many tier 5s they had. Wow. What a bummer. "35 seconds. You are in JWM?" Yes, they asked me if I want to stream like a while ago. They told me they will try to put on the same time with UCS because they want a challenge, and they asked me like 2 weeks ago if I'm going to stream it, so I said yes. Why not? Good luck and have fun. 10 seconds and the countdown is starting. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's start watching. I'm probably not going to attend the chat because this is definitely going to be too entertaining and too much to talk about. So JWM is starting on the right side as the red players. We already seen their players. We are more interested to see the other team, UCS, United Kingdoms. Well, let's see how United Kingdoms you are. So the top player, Ende, 84 million power. That looks 32 million power. I did not expect that. He must be a warlord or I think an envoy, one of those two if he is on the top. Then I see another tier 5, so there's 3 tier 5s, 4, 5 tier 5s, 5 tier 5s, and there is 2 spots because the other ones, they are definitely lower power. But as I was mentioning, look, 37 million power, 36, so they are all very high power players. I was mentioning this because Kingdom 2 is a very old kingdom, so there is another tier 5 player. So that is 6, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and there is one more spot, which it could be the 7th one. And apparently he's not porting in. There's quite some numbers missing from UCS. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 7 players missing from UCS. What the F? Aren't you guys expecting this battle for so long? And look at JWM. There is only 1 player missing. There's only 1 player missing from JWM. Hopefully they are going to show up, because this is a big power loss if they do not show up. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 players who are not joining in the battle. Now the things that we always and usually want to see: fast capture of the obelisk. We want to see the outpost captured. We want to see good coordination on all 3 lanes, left, middle and right. I hope we are going to see a very good display of strategy, because at the amount of tier 5, these are the type of battles that you cannot bash your way through. So this is, you cannot go full force, full power and just capture things. This has to be a strategy battle. And tier 1 troops are in pursuit. Look at that, my boy Lancelot. And the tier 5 is emerging. I wonder if he's gonna ask me to simplify graphics. I'm not sure, but the train of troops. Look at this massive large amount of troops. 310k, 310k. These are all level 60 commanders. This is not level 60. Whew. And it's still going on. Now let's see on the UCS part, how is it going? They started their tier 1s already two of them, and the other troops are also marching in. End days. Those are tier 5 Teutonic Knights. I think it would have been a much better choice with some tier 4 for the fast capture. But yes, apparently the last player teleported in. They are still missing a few players. Still missing a few players, and the fastest way we can check, they are missing 5 players. JWM is on full fighting force, 30 combatants. UCS is on 25 players. For this type of battle, I'm not sure if that is convenient for UCS. Now, UCS have managed to capture the first outpost, or the first capture building is on the UCS side. What is happening on this side? Are the tier 1s moving, or they are stuck in the sand? No, that Lancelot is definitely moving. So 2 outposts, they have been captured already by UCS, who is going to do the first obelisk, and I believe that JWM is capturing the first obelisk. Now I'm really curious, which is the delay, which is pretty big. Yep, that's about 25 seconds delay. So JWM, they were very quick on capturing this obelisk. This gives them a little bit of an advantage on porting in and most likely starting a rally. Now this is gonna be very much delayed. How is the second one? The second one is going to be captured in 15 seconds, and there you go. The first obelisk from UCS has been captured, and I was like saying 25, but that's more like 30-35 seconds delay on that obelisk from UCS. UCS got their second obelisk and they are gaining a little bit of time, but JWM, they just got their second obelisk as well. We'll probably soon going to see people porting in, but look at the amount of armies marching in, and exactly like I was mentioning, I want to see coordination. There is nothing heading through the middle yet, but I definitely believe there are troops going in there, and the train of troops is not ending. There's still troops coming out from their base. Exactly what I want to see. I want to see troops in positions next to the Shrine of War and the Sky Altar. These buildings are free capture. You just need one troop next to it, but you need to have something next to it if you want to capture it. As soon as you capture it, the countdown starts for you to completely start getting points. So that is important, to have troops in place. And JWM, look at how many troops they have in place. Nothing next to the Sky Altar. Someone could go there, you know, take a peek. Desert Altar, looks like there is no one on the JWM side. Shrine of Life, no one again, and looks like DA is probably hearing me. And there indeed are some players going to the Desert Altar. Let's see, is the balance shifting? No, there's still 25 versus 30. Now this is a big problem for UCS. 1 or 2 members can be covered, but that is 5 members missing from UCS. That is not something you want on this type of big battles, and there's still no troops from JWM on this shrine. Sky Altar, again, there is nothing. UCS is going next to it. There are troops. Namesco is next to the Shrine of War. He just camped his troops. He's definitely going to capture it. Who's that? KO Mutant. Get that Sky Altar, my friend. Exactly, start capturing them. Alright, so UCS has captured their buildings. Shrine of Life, there is no one. Bianco Yao is going on that direction with her tier 1. Sky Altar, there is no one. OMG. Indeed, people are porting in. That is really good. I want to see rallies on. Holy moly, but the field is swarming with troops on this right side of the battlefield. My god. The right side of the battlefield, it looks like they are pushing. It looks like DA already wants a piece of the action. He's already pushing on those archers, and looks like Jupiter is not paying attention. 25,000 followed by 26,000 damage. Those archers have seen better days. That YSG has literally got demolished. He just melted in the sand. It's like 1000 degrees Celsius outside. He's just gone. More people are porting in. There's only 2. There's 3 teleports and 4 teleports, 2 and 4. That's what I want to see. More people teleporting in, and JWM is barely reaching the sky altar. This is so late. If you want to ask me, this is so late. And the tier 5s are emerging on the battlefield. Looks like Sir Alex is sending his full fighting force on the battlefield, and JWM on the left side probably wants to give it a push. But is there any rallies going on? JWM is defending so far. They do not have any plans of action, but on the left side they actually planning a massive push. Now what is happening here? The Shrine of Lives have been captured by UCS. I didn't see any action. It's probably because there were actually no troops, and KO Mutant is moving away. So there's definitely no troops inside. He doesn't want to give free points to the enemy. So that was very smart from KO Mutant. And this is our first skirmish next to the Shrine of Life. And looks like JWM is going for the temple because there is actually no one in the middle. Purge, what are you doing? You can just go right side. It probably wants to cut off any reinforcements or any troops that are trying to go for the Ark of Osiris. And this little skirmish is going on so far. Any tier 5s from UCS? Yes, I believe so. Oh, names go. I believe those are tier 5s. It's too crowded in there, but there's definitely tier 5s coming from JWM. Oof. Teutonic Knights, those bloodthirsty warriors, they can't wait to get a piece of the action, and a piece of the action is what they will get. Now what is happening on this side? Holy wow, this is how it has to go, guys. It's definitely going to be a rally starting in as well. So this is a very, very nice strategy. So they are defending their sky altar. They are not planning anything. There's plenty of troops on the sky altar. There's plenty of troops next to the sky altar. So this sky altar is being defended because they are offensive from this left side on the right side. I hope I'm making myself clear. This side is defended as well, so they can pursue with their offensive strategy, which is going very, very well for JWM. We have to take in consideration that UCS also has 5 players missing, but the points are still in favor of UCS, and looks like UCS are pushing back. I'm not entirely sure what JWM is doing. They should fight back, but those tier 5s are definitely advancing. ASZQ, you can hit those archers. Those are not archers. Do apologize. Those legionnaires. Do not hit those with cavalry. Who is doing that? Who is hitting legionnaires tier 5 with cavalry? Rip those cavalry. Stop, my friend. Sparrow, just stop. Just camp. Just camp and fight him. We have Babers with tier 5 smashing the infantry. How about that? Our boy Babers is actually doing some waves on the battlefield. He's demolishing the infantry. You don't see that every day. And how is UCS managing to push JWM when they had so much fighting force on the field? I do not know, but there's definitely some JWM left on the top, or they just came from the right and surrounded the enemy. No, it looks like JWM, they are engaged on this altar as well. I apologize. And there are a lot of skirmish going on in here as well, and there is more reinforcements coming on the right side. And do I see a battle over here? Is this a solo hitting? Apparently it is a solo hitting. I do not see any rally going on. Too much skirmish battles. I mentioned at the beginning, this is a strategic battle. No one can bash their way through it, and looks like UCS is actually doing something very nice, and they are going for the Ark. JWM is only sending one team, which it doesn't look so solid from JWM side, and as much troops as they have here, if they are just standing, is not actually very useful, if you want to ask me. Again, I don't see any rally. Something tells me that both alliances, they have 5 minutes rally and they don't have the 1 minute rally, or they are just refusing to rally. There is the first rally going on, and those are tier 5 catapults. That is the first time I see tier 5 catapults. Siege, I do apologize. Well, pretty much the same thing. And oof, oh my god. Why are people soloing the rally? Trying to surround. This is a tier 5 battle, guys. This is a tier 5 battle. You don't just surround a tier 5 rally. Wow. Oh wow, this Sky Altar definitely needs reinforcements. He definitely needs reinforcements. You do not solo a tier 5 rally, guys. It's just not working. You need to reinforce that Sky Altar. JWM, reinforce. Don't solo a tier 5 rally. Oof. This is not looking good for JWM. That tier 5 rally is doing wonders. It's actually going to go down. The Sky Altar is receiving no reinforcements. People are doing skirmishes on the left side, and there you go. The Sky Altar is being lost. And what are the buffs? There's 150 points per minute alliance core. Yes. Now try solo that many tier 5s. Yes, that's not gonna work, bitch. But JWM managed to capture this Sky Altar, which I was not paying attention, so their solo hit apparently worked out very well. And there you go, we see a rally going on to the obelisk, and there is a CPO defending. That means is not a very strong defense on that obelisk. If they not change the defense, or they're not gonna put a much stronger commander, this is not looking very good. There is a Frederick, and look at the amount of nuke that is going on that obelisk. Look at the amount of nuke that this Frederick is carrying with him. Is Frederick and Osmond. Do you guys noticing the amount of nuke that is going on that obelisk? That is a lot of destruction. The rally is taking a lot of damage as well, but that Frederick and Osmond are actually doing wonders from JWM. They finally change the defense, and it looks like there is a YSG. There is a maxed out YSG, because we see the circular area, but UCS is not reinforcing the obelisk. They solo hit the rally. Now why they are not reinforcing the obelisk? That is the main priority. If they lose the obelisk even for a second, they interrupt the teleport regeneration. There you go. Someone on Aimsco has reinforced the obelisk. That is how you stop a rally. You swarm it after you make sure the obelisk is going to defend it. Vasco is going to reinforce it as well, and there is another rally going on this obelisk as well, and this is a much better defense on that obelisk. It looks like Mehmet is not actually doing that great. There is battles everywhere. As I was mentioning, I'm 100% sure both teams, they have the 5 minutes rally. None of them, they can do the 1 minute rally. So if that obelisk is being captured, it doesn't look good for any team, but this rally is definitely not going to do it, and this is not going to look really good either if that is going to be taken. But look at the amount of troops that have been mobilized for the middle. JWM, they do not want for UCS to actually take that Ark, and they have to concentrate their force and their fighting power. They have to stop that Ark. That Ark is getting closer and closer, and that's gonna be a major point for UCS if they manage to capture that. They really have to stop that. And look at the amount of force that JWM, they have just concentrated in the middle for the arc. In the same time, they are doing a strong push on this desert altar because there is actually no reinforcement and there is no way for reinforcement, so they're most likely going to take back their desert altar. But swarming in is so bad at this point. 1 minute rally apparently is not an option, so swarming in, it will definitely do it, but the amount of destruction that UCS have done by defending that altar is pretty significant. And if they manage to capture it, they do get some capture points, so there is a double win for UCS. There is 4 seconds. Are they going to take it? Yes, they take it. So UCS didn't manage to get the capture point, so that was a split of a second for JWM. Now the battle for the arc continues. People need to know that arc is a trap. The moment you capture it is the moment you are prone to die. Do not bother to capture it, and JWM is fighting with everything they have to try to get that arc. It looks like UCS is trying to solo hit this sky altar, but I don't think it's actually working. There is a Charles Martel defending over there. Charles Martel is an exceptional defender. He's doing a great job, and look at UCS, how many forces they are emerging onto the middle. They actually want this arc. Now the arc is trying to be, JWM is trying to move the arc as closer as they can from their side, and JWM is bringing more reinforcements for this arc. This is a crucial moment on the battle at this time about this particular arc, and this is also a crucial moment for JWM because they lost the sky altar, and there is more points generated for UCS. UCS is dominating from the beginning by 1,000 points, so this is why this arc delivery is more crucial than you think. This can determine the fate of this battle, and looks like JWM is trying to capture it, but there is too much forces. There is too much forces from UCS, and UCS is bringing more reinforcements. They are redirecting more and more reinforcements for this arc. They are realizing how important this arc is going to be for the course of the battle. And looks like JWM is being pushed back. JWM is being pushed back, and we are most likely going to see an arc delivery unless there is some miracle coming towards UCS at this moment, and no, there isn't. This sky altar is being swarmed in. Apparently there aren't that many troops, but JWM is bringing reinforcement, and they should reinforce the sky altar. They wouldn't probably make it in time, but they should have reinforced the sky altar. They are sending more and more troops. I suppose they plan to... They actually took back this, which is very, very good. But UCS is still dominating in points, because UCS, they have done a little bit better at the beginning. They captured their building faster, and yep, there you go. And apparently the arc is moving or not, but UCS is concentrating so much fighting force, and because the arc is on closer to them, for them to refresh their troops, it takes much faster, while JWM, they need to come from very far away if they want to get this arc. So this is very in advantage of UCS, this arc right now. Look at the amount of troops UCS they have over here. They are literally slaughtering JWM. They are swarming in, and they are just slaughtering. The amount of tier 5s, this arc is definitely gonna go to UCS. How is it? The player difference, there's still 4 players missing from UCS. 4 players missing, and you can see the amount of points per minute. So there is 590 versus 440, because UCS, they have more buildings, or they have the important ones. The Sky Altar generates 150 points per minute. Looks like JWM is trying to take a swarming in, but it's just not going to cut it. It's not enough. When there is so much reinforcements, that Richard is laughing at them. That Richard is actually laughing at them, and apparently they are stopping. They need to rally if they want to get this done. And yes, that arc is going to be delivered. That arc is definitely going to be delivered by UCS. That's going to be a major points advantage for JWM. If they want to recover from this, they definitely need to take the second arc, maybe even the third one. JWM, they still have time to get back on the game, but again, swarming in, they are just trying to bash their way in. DA is just hitting with all his 5 marches. He's just trying to take that Shrine of War to disrupt the points generation. That is really good. But rallies, guys, rallies are so important. Even if they are 5 minutes, rallies are what they're gonna bash the way through. When there are so powerful players defending, when there are so much armies in defense, swarming in is not such a good option if you want to ask me. But in the end, you can bash your way through it. And there you go, the Shrine of War is actually going down. DA is actually taking down that Shrine of War. But the Shrine of War is getting reinforcements, so they are doing really good. UCS is doing good reinforcing the Shrine of War. And Red Boy, if he's not reinforced that shrine, he should have just reinforced it. Yep, that Richard is surviving. That Richard is surviving, but you need more reinforcements, guys. You need to reinforce that shrine. Yes, it looks like he's getting more reinforcements. This is very exciting. This battle is very, very intense. Is DA actually going to manage to bash his way through on that Shrine of Life? We will see. We will see. But look at that. The shrine is getting more reinforcements, so that is really good play from UCS side. UCS is definitely doing good with those reinforcements, but it needs more reinforcements because this swarm is actually quite a lot. If the reinforcements are small amounts over small amounts, you're just delaying. But look at that. There you go. They managed to disrupt, even if they're not going to keep it for very long, but they managed to disrupt the points. And UCS captured, and there is a 5,000 points difference. But we can see the points generation now is in favor of JWM because they managed to disrupt that building. And looks like the Sky Altar is doing pretty fine on this side. So this side is doing very well for JWM. Is the right side who is not doing very well for JWM. And I really want to see the Sky Altar being rallied. That is correct. But why is a Mehmed as a rally leader? I have no idea. Personally, I'm not sure if that looks really good. Mehmed is a good city hitter, not a garrison hitter, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And there is no reinforcements to this rally. There should be reinforcement. Exactly, that's what I want to see. You need to reinforce the rally, and the UCS is trying to reinforce the altar as well, but there is more troops coming from JWM. And what is happening on this side? Is there any offensive coming on this side? Apparently not, or not yet. What I believe is not happening, and I do not want to go and scout it right now. I believe that JWM is not farming. I'm just gonna go a quick peek. Nope. You can see that JWM is not farming resources. Is UCS farming resources? Look at that. UCS is farming resources. Well, some of them. But every resources they farm, those are points for the alliance. And how is the rally going? The rallying is looking really good. the Sky Altar is not looking that great. ASZQ, you might want to move those troops and send them to do some work. That Sky Altar is definitely going down. There is a large amount of fighting force from JWM on this side. How is the players count? Is still 26 to 30, but the point is 18,000 to 13,000. There is 5,000 points difference and 30 minutes left of the battle. JWM, they can still get back on the game, but they need the next arc and probably the one after that. That is for sure. They should definitely focus on that, and they are definitely focusing on that, and UCS is trying to counter. There is 5 minutes until the next arc, but JWM, they definitely need that arc, and apparently the Sky Altar just went down. Massive and large amount of troops. So many people and so many sad faces, but there is a rally going from UCS. There is a Hannibal Barca leading, followed by more troops, and it looks like this Shrine of War, JWM, this Shrine of War is going to get hit. Get your troops in place, get your things together. Why are your troops going anywhere? Jimbo. Yes, middle is very important as well, but I'm pretty sure you can redirect some troops to this Shrine of War. This Shrine of War is getting rallied, guys. That rally is gonna hit in 1 minute. It needs reinforcements. Stop chasing their troops down. Protect what you have and send offensive after. And it looks like UCS is sending a lot of cavalry and infantry as well, apparently. For the arc, 3.5 minutes. There's definitely going to be a seriously large amount of blood battles here for this arc, because this is going to be a major importance. And there you go, more troops from UCS are going to the middle, is exactly what is supposed to happen. The Shrine of War is not looking really good. UCS is swarming in this Shrine of War, and look at the amount of massive battles that are happening over here. A lot of skirmish going on, and what is happening to this Sky Altar? Just a solo hit, and apparently solo hit, nothing that crazy. But that Shrine of War went down. The Shrine of War went down, and now is in possession of UCS, and the rally just hit the Shrine of War on the right side, and looks like, oh my god, that is so fast going down. That Frederick is not doing really good in defense. That, wow, that Hannibal Barca is smashing down. There was 2 people defending, and I did announce it like a minute ago. The right Shrine of War is getting rallied. I believe they do see the rallies, because they are somewhere on the left side, which buildings are getting rallied, and now they have to swarm that to bash it again, and there's gonna be again a lot of losses for them. They should have just reinforced and changed the commanders on the Shrine of War. It would have been much easier. They accomplished their goal to just rally it. And now what is happening over here? Solo hit and on the Sky Altar, and there aren't actually many troops on the Sky Altar. That Sky Altar is definitely going to go down without reinforcements. Bill, I'm not sure what Bill is doing, but this building needs reinforcements. There is another 1.5 million rally going to the enemy obelisk. There is another 1.5 million rally, and looks like End Day is trying to counter that rally. This is again Frederick and most likely Osman. He's doing some damage to the rally, and they is doing some damage to the rally. Are they going to swarm in? They most likely going to swarm in to get back this Shrine of War, which is going to be very devastating for them. Large amount of skirmish battles. Looks like Sir Alex. No, if you want to solo hit, just swarm it in. If not, just leave it. There's like a 1.5 million troops in there. But the battle, I believe, right now is for the middle. There is 1 minute, and look at the concentration of the armies that is happening on this arc. There is actually battles everywhere, guys. This is a very good coordination from both teams. Very, very good coordination from both teams. And looks like JWM is losing this skirmish for the arc. I just mentioned how important that is. There probably none of them is paying attention to what I'm trying to say. But that arc is very, very crucial for them to capture it. And looks like this rally is not actually doing that good. That Richard is doing really good, and that obelisk is definitely going to get reinforcements. This Frederick is doing a lot of damage, that is true, but they have their cities. These are all pay to win players. They will just heal stuff as long as they need to for the win. And now, as lower the rally goes, as more damage just single marches will do. And this rally is not looking good. If that obelisk is not getting reinforcements, this rally might do something, but otherwise this rally is not looking good. Yep. And an outpost has been captured. There was actually no one to stop them. Someone ninja captured the outpost. That is even more points for UCS. And look at that, massive pushback from UCS. They are pushing back JWM. JWM, they are trying to capture, and who? Watermelon. You're going to be watermelon in no time. You, with infantry, you captured the arc. Bro, what the F, man? What the F? You do not capture with infantry. What's wrong with you? So UCS is trying to push back JWM. They are actually trying to push them back, or at least keep them in place, giving them enough time to get the arc closer and closer. Even if one march is not successful to deliver the arc, but the arc is going closer and closer. Because UCS, they have their obelisk on that side, as I mentioned, for them it's much easier to bring reinforcements. So even if troops keep dying, but for them it's going to be much easier to bring reinforcements. And looks like this rally is still going on, but not for long. That was a really close. That was a really close try for JWM. I personally would have rallied one of the buildings. Park 1.5 million in one of the buildings, and then you would have done something. Rather than just going for the obelisk. I'm not sure if just going for the obelisk on this power battles is actually very, very useful. So again, look at the large amount of skirmish happening for this arc. JWM has captured the arc. What is he doing? He needs to keep moving. If he doesn't get targeted, he might get away and get it closer. But look at the massive large amount of troops JWM is concentrating on the middle. JWM is actually pushing back UCS. They realized how important this arc is for them. This is insane. This is out of this world. The amount of troops and the amount of battles that is happening on this middle for this arc. This is how important for each side this arc is at this moment. The concentration of armies that are being redirected to the middle is literally insane, and there is more and more troops redirected to the middle. Even JWM is sending more marches to the middle, while in the same time looks like JWM is probably attempting something on this Shrine of War. They definitely want to take this back. There is a bonuses, because right now UCS is generating a lot more points, which is not really good for JWM. They need to get that arc, and they need to get some of the building back. Very good play. I enjoy this battle in crazy amount. I cannot express myself how crazy this battle it is at this moment right now. Very, very good play from both teams and coordination, despite the fact that UCS is 4 players less. UCS is 4 players less. And looks like the Ark is heading towards JWM, so that is really good for JWM. So the Ark has been dropped, but every little step is getting closer and closer to JWM, which is really good. But JWM need to send more troops, they need to send more reinforcements, otherwise UCS might take it back. Bloody battles, really bloody battles for this Ark. This is a crucial moment, this is the second crucial moment in the game right now. And what is happening? Are they swarming in? They are swarming in this Shrine of War, but it's not looking so good. UCS is sending reinforcements. UCS is actually just making points defending this Shrine of War. They should send rallies. They should send rallies. It's not really looking that good. And wow, UCS managed to capture on the right side. They managed to capture the buildings. I 100% tell you guys that none of them can do 1 minute rally. None of them can do 1 minute rally. We would have seen a lot more rallies. So both of them, they have the fast rally maxed out and they cannot do 1 minute rally in the Ark. That is a bug at the moment. So both teams, they can only do 5 minutes rally, which is really bad for Ark. It's really bad. But looks like JWM has captured again the Ark and is moving it closer and closer to them, even if those troops are going to die, which they did. But the Ark is going closer and closer to JWM, and now JWM is much easier for them to bring reinforcements, and it's much harder for UCS to bring reinforcements. But look at that, the outposts have been ninja captured again by UCS, so there is disruption on the points. Every little matters at this point, every little matters, and there is a rally going on, but it's again Mehmed as the rally reader. Let's see, will Mehmed actually going to manage to do it? There is only a 1 minute rally. I suppose that's the amount of troops you can rally on a Shrine of War. Wow, look at JWM. So there is a large amount of JWM troops. The the Ark is getting closer and closer, is getting closer and closer, and looks like DA does not give up. DA does not give up. Looks like it's trying to get back that Shrine of War, and that Shrine of War is taking quite a lot of damage. It's taking quite a lot of damage. That Shrine of War is definitely gonna go down, and he's gonna cause more disruption on the points for UCS, which they actually need to do, because surprisingly there was either no reinforcement or what is happening here. There was probably a rally. UCS just captured the obelisk from JWM, and because they cannot do a 1 minute rally, that obelisk is going to be captured if they do not swarm it in. UCS is doing really good at this point. They're probably going to capture that shrine, but there you go, they focused so many troops on the middle, and that rally just went through, and it looks like JWM is actually going to deliver that Ark. It's gonna take 2 minutes to capture that, and this is a 1 minute march. They need to stop everything. They need to stop everything and everyone. Those are very fast cavalry. You need to attack them. Do not run. You need to attack them, my friend. Just attack them. Those are really weak troops. Don't let them kill you. So they are trying to delay as much as possible. Yes, those are going down. They are going down, definitely. Yep. So that guy achieved what he wanted to do. The Ark went down. JWM is definitely going to take this Ark. They managed to take that shrine. But what is going to happen with this obelisk? That is not looking good for JWM. And looks like UCS has captured the left side as well. That's why rallies are so important in massive battles and coordination. You cannot bash your way through with power. You need coordination and strategy. And definitely in the middle there is a large concentration of troops. He should have just gone to that one because it would have been captured in a minute. Now he's going on a 2 minutes. I believe it's much smarter. Maybe it's much smarter to go. But he should definitely fight those guys back. Fight Watermelon. Don't just run away. Purge. Fight him. Don't let him hit you. So what is happening on this side is JWM going to take back their desert altar. It doesn't really look like it. And there is a rally. There is a rally from UCS going towards that desert altar. And that desert altar is theirs. You know what that means? Those troops are going to be a reinforcement for that desert altar. There's going to be 1.5 million parked troops on that desert altar. So defense coordination to the buildings, it has a role as well. So there you go. Yep. Except that fella, unfortunately, now try to take back that. Look at that. 35,000. There is 1.5 million troops on that. Yep. No. No way, Jose. You're not going to take down. Yeah, one skill dead. 55,000 damage. That's it. Boom. They definitely gonna take this arc, which is very important, but the trade which they lost, it's very, very big. That was a huge trade. So the moment they focus so many troops to get the arc, they lost so many buildings. I believe they probably just sent everyone to the middle. Now they need to reinforce these buildings because looks like Sir Alex is in position. Those tier 5 infantries, they want a piece of the battle. They definitely want a piece of the battle. And what is happening here and here, looks like people are still trying to solo this. Dek Mehmed is doing a good job, is definitely causing a lot of havoc, and there is 13 minutes left, but there is still 4,000 points difference. There is 4,000 points difference, and the reason is because UCS always had more buildings captured and they were generating more points every single time. The arc delivery is 1-on-1. Now JWM, they don't just need one arc delivery, but they need to stop the points for UCS, which is pretty hard. They managed to recapture the desert altar, which is really good. I hope they will recapture. No, they didn't manage. They have to recapture that one as well. They had too many people rallying. They have so many tier 5s, more tier 5 players they can rally, not just swarm it, even if it's 5 minutes rally. Alright, so the sky altar is going down as well, so there is more disruption in the points. Yes, it's 480. They still need to do a little bit more. They still need to do a little bit more. Looks like they are going for this Shrine of Life because they definitely need to get back in the game. 480 points. They're still looking really good. Yeah, so UCS will definitely gonna get the Shrine of War back. They will definitely going to recapture it. And look at that. Someone is causing a lot of disruption. Because these outposts, they are not defended. And UCS, yep, They took down the Shrine of War. And this Shrine of Life is now on JWM side. And UCS is trying to swarm in the Shrine of War because there is a Lohar defending on that Shrine of War, which is not that great. The Shrine of War is getting reinforcements, but there is still a Lohar defending the Shrine of War. So nobody is changing the defense of the building. They changed the defense of the building. There is a recharge. Now things are changing. It doesn't look so good for the enemy. And is that a rally going on? No, there is a solo hit and there is a Scipio defending the Sky Altar. That Shrine of War, I believe it would need a little bit more reinforcements because it doesn't really look good. That Hell Baron recharge, it doesn't look good at all. There is more troops from UCS moving for this Shrine of War, and the points difference is like 5,000 points. There's a 5,000 points difference, and that is because holy moly, what is happening in the middle? This is insane. The arc is gonna pop in 5 minutes, guys. There is still 5 minutes until this arc is going to pop, and JWM is just demolishing everything in the middle. This is an insane fight, guys. This is an insane fight. There is so much coordination going on in here. It's just literally insane. Look at the amount of tier 5. They just going to take the Shrine of War. The Shrine of War needs more reinforcements. JWM, you need to reinforce that Shrine of War. Don't leave your guard down. Don't leave your guard down. That Sky Altar needs reinforcements as well. Are reinforcements going to get there in time? You need reinforcements. Go, guys, go reinforce that Shrine of War. Exactly, there you go. There's more reinforcements. What are you doing? ASCQ, send reinforcements. Reinforce the freaking Shrine of War. That Shrine of War is gonna go down. That Shrine of War is going to go down. That Shrine of War, it needs reinforcement. It needs it now. It needed it 1 minute ago. 8 minutes left on the battle, and there is 5,000 points difference on UCS. UCS is leading with 5,000 points. And everyone is trying to defend, but this was such a good battle and is still going on, and it looks like they are trying to bash their way in on the Sky Altar against a YSG. So they are trying to swarm in a YSG defense. Wish I would have seen this from the beginning. Look, that is so nice. That YSG, you're wonderful. My YSG, you're doing a wonderful job. I'm almost gonna drop a tier for those troops. Are they actually going to take it? Anyway, that YSG has done so much damage, it's unreal. Swarm a building with YSG leading. Thumbs down. Not thumbs up, thumbs down. But in the end, if you actually throw so many troops, I believe they're gonna manage to take it. They're definitely gonna manage to take it. And what is happening in the middle? I need to simplify my graphics. That's what's happening in the middle. I need to simplify my graphics. Holy wow. JWM is definitely determined to capture that arc. They are definitely determined to take that arc. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds until it's gonna pop up. And what is happening? This Shrine of War is still standing. This Shrine of War is still standing. Is still receiving reinforcements. They're still going reinforcements, but UCS, they are still sending troops. And woof, that looks strong. That looks very, very strong. again, I haven't seen any rallies in like a while now. I'm not sure if that is a good idea. Even 5 minutes rally, I would still continue sending rallies. You need to send rallies. Mix of troops, whatever you can, just send rallies. There was such a long battle for this Shrine of War, and looks like JWM is definitely going to manage to defend this one. Yes, they will. They will going to defend this one. How is the middle battle going? There is still a large amount of troops going on this middle battle, but there is so many multiple battles going on in the same time. Looks like UCS managed to capture this, and JWM is most likely going to take it back, but there is a disruption in the points. JWM is again hitting this Shrine of War, and again they didn't send a rally. They are still swarming in. They just give points to the enemy. I know they might have troops, but it is a point game as well. So yeah, that was another disruption from JWM, and it looks like UCS just captured the obelisk again. There is a sneak rally attack, which I did not see it. And yeah, that's a lot of troops. You can't bash your way through that many troops. UCS captured the Sky Altar as well, and wow. JWM DI was determined the entire fight on this Shrine of War. His entire battle, he was so determined on this Shrine of War. He wanted the Shrine of War by any means necessary. And looks like End of Day is actually gonna do some severe damage and take that Sky Altar back. How is this one looking? This one is in JWM hands. The points is still 5,000 in favor for UCS. Still 5,000 points in favor of UCS. And how is the middle skirmish going on? And looks like JWM, they managed to capture the Ark, and the Ark is going to be delivered by JWM, or at least is heading on that way. There is so many JWM troops in the middle. So they are delivering that Ark. Is very, very important for them, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. So they are swarming in that obelisk. They are definitely going to take it back, but that was a points disruption. Again, even if it's 20 points at this point, at this... What am I doing? Yep, there you go. It's definitely going down, but the amount of troops they managed to kill is still points for UCS. They are trying to get back the Sky Altar. There is a double C leading. There was probably a ninja attack going on, and what is happening in the middle? And there you go. The Ark is most likely going to be delivered by JWM. There is 2.5 minutes, and what is he doing? He's just changing the direction. Is he going to have enough time to go anywhere? I'm not sure. He has 2 minutes. He has 2 minutes to deliver the Ark. There are troops hitting on this side. Yep. They have tried so hard to take down the Shrine of War. I have to give them credits. They have tried so hard to take the Shrine of War. Yep, massive troops movement from JWM in the middle, but that Ark is not going to be enough points. He's not gonna deliver it. Oh yes, if he's going to manage to reach that desert altar, he will deliver it, but it's still not enough points. And someone needs to stop Bianco. Someone stop Bianco, or Bianco is going to do something really crazy. Look at that. He didn't stop. Bianco didn't stop. He kept marching, and Bianco is going to reach it. Bianco is going to reach this arc. He's definitely going to. Look at that. Watermelon. Watermelon will definitely going to reach it. This arc is not going to be delivered. Not now. They lost their guard and they didn't defend it. So this is what happens. Yep. There you go. This arc is not going to be delivered. Yep. There you go. And there's 30 seconds left. So looks like UCS are going to be the winners with 4 players missing. Very nice strategy on defending, but the 1 minute rallies, they messed up the arc, yo. So they are trying to take this by force again with everything they have. Is just not working. And there you go, the final score and defeat. JWM has lost this arc. Wow. Apparently JWM, they did manage to gather some resources, but UCS gathered a lot more resources and the occupation score by defending the buildings. Now, if you want to ask me and to do like a review, both teams did a very good strategy. Both teams had very strong players, but Kingdom 1002 is very old. I think there is a 2-3 months difference between kingdoms. So if you put that in training troops, it's quite a lot. I'm not trying to defend JWM at this point. I'm just trying to say that they also have Richard and YSG in the gold chest, so that also give them an advantage over all this period of time. So over 9 months, or how old Kingdom 2 is, they had a lot of time to pump up their commanders, events and everything. So yeah, as I mentioned, I'm not trying to defend anyone, I'm just trying to put the facts as well on the table. Because they had a large amount of troops. UCS, they had a large amount of troops. I've seen a lot of Richards, even from their tier 4. So that was a little bit of advantage. They defended very well. They had a very good strategy on defending. And the 1 minute rally, I think that was a downfall from both teams. Anyway, congratulations to the winners. UCS from Kingdom 2, they got the victory. So wow, that was crazy. Hey Rhony, is this 4th arc overall? I believe so. This is the 4th arc for each team. From which kingdom is UCS 1002? I think it's in the title. As I mentioned, it was strategy. You cannot bash your way through with power. We've all seen it because they all have very powerful and strong commanders. That was really crazy to watch, yo. Yeah. Thank you very much, Chrome Kelly. Imperiatus is not about not rallying the obelisk. I'm not saying that was bad, but could have been a little bit better coordination. I don't know what to say. I haven't seen a single specific rally from neither of the team. So lower power alliances, they actually do specific rallies, while the higher power alliance, I've seen only mixture of rallies, which yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Who joined the stream later on, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. A great battle, and I want to last longer. TJ, what specific coordination is required, Sir Rhony? Specific rallies, my friend. All I've seen was mixture of rallies. I haven't seen a full infantry or a full cavalry rally. That's what I'm talking about. So the lower power alliances, they are making this type of rallies because they are very powerful. But the bug with the 1 minute rally, it also ruined it. You need a very coordinated strategy. You need one leader for each side. You need a leader for the middle, you need a leader for the top, and you need a leader for the bottom. That was wow. I mean, I did not expect UCS to win. When I saw they have like 4 players missing, they were outnumbered. I did not expect it to win. Gameplay, you're welcome. How many new kingdoms are opening every day? I'm not sure, Frederick Wolf. I'm not sure how many they are opening. How many legendary... I can show you, yeah. I have none at the moment. I have no legendary sculptures right now. I'll let you know when I get any. Good fight from both teams. I mean, they both held their ground. It's just that UCS defended much better the buildings. This is how it is. When the power is equal, you need strategy. You need strategy and coordination. Legend Rhony, sir, best Ark of Osiris streamer ever. TJ, thank you very much. Thanks for streaming, Rhony. Imperatus, thank you very much. Please discuss the incoming Spring Blossom event, Sir Rhony. I will surely watch it. Of course, tomorrow when they're gonna release it, I will definitely talk about it. JWM never committed to defending objectives. Players were literally standing next to capture object, ignoring to reinforce it. The Brighter Days blog, yes, that was a problem because when you reinforce a building and you sit in it, you also generate points. So as I mentioned, you need strategy. If you can't bash your way through it, you need to create a strategy. That's our kingdom's king, Ende. Yes, tomorrow for spring event. Yesterday we have Ark of Osiris, 26 of us versus 5 of them. We lose badly. CGL, how? How are you doing, man? Ireza, I'm doing alright, thank you very much. Is it a very good game so far? I enjoy watching. Jingwu, yes, it was one of the best arcs. I mean, both teams, they pretty much held their ground. Interesting match. Good job commentating. I'm off to 16 to prepare. Alright, Big Rick B, take care. Yes, that was really interesting. UCS winning, even that they were outnumbered, it was interesting. What I think about, I think you guys had a nice strategy defending. You knew about the 1 minute rally, and you knew that swarming in is not going to be possible for the building, so you used that particular strategy. I was expecting more rallies from JWM, even if they are 5 minutes. I was expecting more rallies, but I didn't see no specific rallies from neither of the teams, and you know, this is like high-end level of Ark of Osiris, so I would expect like full cavalry or full infantry marchers. I was expecting that, but I've seen mixture of troops from both sides. All of us have power below 10 million. Haragorgorot. When do you stream the next Ark? I'm done for this weekend. I will post on my Discord what's going to happen with Ark of Osiris in the future. They don't even bother to rally. They solo attack everything. Yes. Miss Panda Fools, thank you very much. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. This video is definitely gonna be uploaded, so whoever missed it, they can watch it. This is your boy Legend Rhony, sending out lots of love to everyone. And thank you for tuning in. Peace out, yo, and take care.